Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and a very important one at that. But before I begin, go watch Spidey Stretch's most recent Spider-Man PS4 video where he does analyze the parkour, because a lot of people are still kind of unsure whether or not the parkour is going to be fully controllable or not, and he goes over it perfectly, so go watch his video on it, link in the description. But mainly, this video is important for a couple of reasons. One, that whole hashtag that the Spidey Squad and I have, and I personally made it myself, and the Spidey Squad and I use it on a daily basis, is hashtag InInsomniacWe Trust. I continuously say that day in and day out, and that is applied for everything. If you think the game's going to be bad, hashtag InInsomniacWe Trust. If you don't think that the game is as good as it looked like last year, hashtag InInsomniacWe Trust. If you don't think that the game, what we saw in the demo, looks anything special, if you think that it looks like your average, everyday, regular Spider-Man game, hashtag InInsomniacWe Trust. I cannot stress this enough. If you have any issue or any problem or any minute detail that you think is not good or may not live up to what your expectations are, that hashtag continuously tries to showcase that you have to have faith in this company, in this developer, in these passionate individuals that are taking time out of their days and are spending in continuous efforts day in, day out, most likely working overtime, to give us the best possible Spider-Man experience that we can possibly get. That's what Brian Intar and everyone else was trying to say in all their E3 interviews, and also in their D23 behind the scenes video, where Brian Intar did say that they are trying their hardest to bring you the most ultimate Spider-Man experience that they possibly can, and try and give us a really great game. And again, with them directly mentioning the Spidey Squad and I, from someone who has been covering the game for an entire year, and just for all the other Spidey Squad members, all the other passionate individuals who really love Spider-Man and who are really looking forward to this game, like myself, we have to look at the people making this game. We can't just look at it from, oh, this is going to be a game being made by a company, and that way Marvel can just put it out, and so that way they can get money. No way. For the life of me, I beg you, please watch all of their interviews that they had at E3, both last year and this year. Watch their D23 behind the scenes video. Go on to Spidey Fan for the Wins channel, where he compilates all of the interviews that Insomniac Games have had in regards for Spider-Man PS4. And also, watch their previous interviews that they have had for the previous games that they have worked on over the years, which I will get into later. But mainly, everything that they have worked on in the past has been a passion project. And what I mean by that is everything that they've worked on, from Ratchet & Clank to Sunset Overdrive to Spyro the Dragon, has been from the heart. Everything has been truly with passion, with love, because they care about what they're working on. And with a character like Spider-Man, with a character that they really are passionate for, and a character that we, the fans, are really passionate for, they know just how much this character means to us. Take a look at this one interview from Brian Intar from 2016, where he does talk about Spider-Man PS4 and his connection with himself as an Insomniac, with the other Insomniacs in the company, and how much it means to him, the rest of the company, and the fans.
There's 20, 30 years of pent-up interest here that you're pouring into this game.
Yeah. And, it's just, we understand how important this character is to a lot of people. It's important to us, myself, everybody at Insomniac, and we just want to do it justice. I think that's the thing, is we just want to make sure that people walk away unbelievably happy. And this is kind of the first taste of that journey that we're going to be going on.
And after watching that, go look at the interview that he had from this year, where he basically says the same thing, and now he's even more passionate than he was last time.
I mean, you guys are interviewing a lot of talented developers. They probably all say these are not easy things to create. Yep. And for us, we know how important this character is. Yeah. It's important to me. I mean, I grew up with this character. Like, I've been telling people, like, my mom used to give me my Spider-Man action figure because it was the only thing to distract me when she was shopping in a store, and I'd create these scenarios with the action figures, to now today watching all those movies and TV shows.
And this is the ultimate realization of you getting to play with that Spider-Man figure.
I mean, we talk about, power and responsibility. At Insomniac, we feel a lot of responsibility to make this as good as people want it to be. And it's a lot of stress, but we're so excited to work on it, and really humbled to be able to have this opportunity.
And mainly, this goes back and forth. Everything that we see from this game, and also from the people working on this game, and if you actually follow some of them on Twitter, and you also see what they are posting on Twitter, like John Paquette, I believe that's how you say his last name, who's the head writer of the game, Brian Intar, who's the creative director of the game, and Bill Roseman, who's the executive creative director of Marvel Games. Each and every single one of them loves Spider-Man to death. Each and every single one of them are so happy and so lucky that they are working on this game, and that they are making this game for us, which is why this video that you've been probably seeing is the video of Insomniac Games' 20th anniversary. This is where they hit a whole milestone of being around for 20 years with all their games that they made. Again, like I said, Spyro, Resistance, Ratchet & Clank, and then they just made Sunset Overdrive in 2014. That's when this video came out. And the whole video, please go watch it for yourself. But Ted Price, who's the CEO of Insomniac Games, he's one heck of an awesome guy. And in this video, he keeps saying, "We're making our games for you." That's the big quote that they keep saying in that video, and also what Brian Intar and Bill Roseman have been saying in their E3 interviews, is that this game is made from the fans for the fans. They're going to give us an experience that we have been dreaming of for years and years and years. Everything that we've been wanting in a Spider-Man game, this game will most likely have. And I'm not trying to say that to hype you guys up and then get you guys disappointed. You have to please listen to what they're saying in their interviews and listen to how much they love this character just as much as we do, if not more than we do, and they will absolutely deliver a great experience for us. Will it be the best Spider-Man game? Who knows? Will it be a great game? I don't know. I just know that you have to have faith in this company if you truly want it to be great. Because if you don't have faith in something that you are looking forward to, then obviously it's not going to be great. That's why you have to let them guide us to a great game. Have a leap of faith, if you will, into Insomniac, and just believe in them that they can do this game justice. I know I have, the rest of the Spidey Squad members have, and we truly believe that they can do a great job. We're not trying to fanboy over them. We're just genuinely saying that what they're doing is something that no company has ever done before. What we've had with Beanox and Treyarch with their Spider-Man games have been really great games, and they were really big Spider-Man fans as well. They really do like Spider-Man, but not on the same level of Insomniac. I mean, every single person in Insomniac is a lifelong fan of Spider-Man. That's what Brian Intar said in his E3 2016 interview, and also just showcasing that with everyone in Insomniac being super passionate, from the animators, the writers, the creative director, all the marketing people who just have to showcase the game and the footage of the game. Each and every single one of them really does love this character, and you can see that by each and every day when they're on Twitter, when they're working on the game, and what they're doing behind closed doors when none of us are actually being able to see what they're working on. I can just get the sense that they genuinely do really love this character, and without that passion, that heartfelt passion that each of these people have for this character and for this project, doing something that's never been done before with a fully next-generation Spider-Man game. We have had The Amazing Spider-Man, which was on PS4 and Xbox One, but this is a fully next-generation PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man game, and that's never been done before, ever. Which is why Insomniac is the developer that was pretty much destined to do this game. That's the title of the video, and why I mean that specifically is, like, what if it wasn't Insomniac? What if it was Sucker Punch that was first rumored to be making the game? What if it was them? Or what if it was Naughty Dog? Or what if it was even another company that not a lot of us know about? What if it was any of them? We would still have faith in that company, but mainly with Insomniac, it's a totally different story, because based on the games that they have done in the past and seeing what they are doing now is really, really out of this world, and I don't take that lightly. I'm genuinely saying that what they have done in the past with their company and the games that they have created individually is something that you can see be inputted into Spider-Man PS4 in a very creative way. Watch G4's video where they showcase the history of Insomniac Games, where they started and where they are now. That was from a couple years ago, but that video truly takes my breath away. Seeing the journey that they've been on and seeing how they are now and what they're doing now is really emotionally impactful and very, very touching to me as a hardcore Spider-Man fan, as also as a hardcore gamer. And seeing this video, which I put in the description, so you gotta check it out for me, please, it really showcases that, yeah, this is a company unlike any other. Sure, Naughty Dog does amazing, totally gripping stories with Uncharted, Sucker Punch does awesome things with Infamous, and Insomniac have done that with their Ratchet & Clank games, and also with Sunset Overdrive, bringing a lot of fun, and a lot of freedom, and a lot of virtuosity in all their games. And mainly to kind of reference something that I have had as a kid is childhood bewilderment. What I mean by that is, when I was a kid, I never played Spyro. I never played a Spyro game in my life, but I have played Ratchet & Clank a lot. But personally, me, I was more of a Sly Cooper guy. Sly was always my guy back in the day. But when I was a kid, I did have Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal, and those are my two favorite Ratchet & Clank games, alongside of the PS4 version. But mainly those two classic Ratchet & Clank games are fantastic. And what I said there before, childhood bewilderment. Being a kid, playing those old school Ratchet & Clank games when I was a kid, it really did bring a lot of cool childhood passion in my life. I remember when I was a kid, I did draw Ratchet & Clank drawings in my school class for some art projects when I was like in 2nd grade or something like that, and it's because I did love those characters and they were so fun to me. Imagine if you were a kid nowadays and you never saw Spider-Man in your life before, and the very first introduction that you have with Spider-Man in your whole life is not from a movie or a comic book or a TV show, but it's with this next generation video game that Insomniac Games is making, and that really is something special. And Insomniac knows this. Insomniac knows that they have a huge responsibility. What they've said, they do have the great power to deliver us an Ultimate Spider-Man game, and they have the responsibility to deliver us with that great experience. And if you have faith in the company and each of the individual people working on this game, you can see just how incredibly awesome the final product will be. And just if it's not what you want it to be, if it doesn't live up to your expectations, then you'll at least see that they gave it their best try and that they are doing one heck of an amazing job of showcasing their passion for this character in an unprecedented way that we've never seen before for any Spider-Man game that has been made. That could possibly be one of the most inspirational stories of all time. We don't know, but you never know. Video games do have really great stories. Uncharted is one of the most dynamic stories I've ever seen in a video game. Last of Us as well. But mainly with Insomniac, what they've done in their past Ratchet & Clank games, and also with Resistance with kind of a darker tone, and also with Sunset Overdrive with the exact opposite with a more fun tone, and having the dynamic duo between Ratchet and Clank together, blending that mix with comedy, humor, serious tones, and hardcore action and blockbuster set pieces within all of their games, and having that be accumulated into Spider-Man PS4 is crazy. If you are a true Insomniac fan, if you have played all of their past games, mainly the Ratchet & Clank games, and also Resistance, and Sunset Overdrive, and Spyro, if you have played all those games, or at least a good majority of them, you can see exactly where I'm coming from with what they're doing with Spider-Man PS4, and it's going to be breathtaking. I'm not trying to fanboy over it. I'm not trying to, get on Insomniac's butt and try and kiss their butts. I'm genuinely trying to say that if you did do your research, if you are seeing what they're doing with this game, then you will genuinely be surprised on what a great product the final release of the game will be, and I genuinely can't wait for it. That is all for this video, everybody. I just wanted to showcase to you, if you are doubting the game, just have faith in Insomniac, and they will not let you down. And also, kind of a bonus mention, I am, with the rest of the Spidey Squad, planning to do a live stream on Venom 2 Million's YouTube channel where we will talk about Spider-Man PS4, maybe other Spider-Man stuff, who knows. But I do respect Venom 2 Million. If you guys think I despise him, I don't. I do respect his opinions. We do disagree a lot on really hardcore things about Spider-Man PS4 mainly, and we don't see eye to eye that often. But you have to know I do respect Venom 2 Million for what he does, and it's good to critique the game. I'm not trying to say that his critiques are bad, but I'm really looking forward to go into this live stream with him, give my thoughts, have him give his thoughts, and the rest of the Spidey Squad give our thoughts on the game to each other, and then we can have a really cool conversation about it, and you can definitely look forward to that on his channel, so just stay tuned for that, and I'm sure that you all really enjoyed. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.